Okay, I could be working on a Fay Week thing for April right now. I could even be working on laundry and or vacuuming right now. But ever since last night, this little earworm has been bugging me, so might as well get it over with. So, Stephen Saunders, Condor DM, you mentioned my name. Sure, it wasn't in a video where you verbally mentioned it, but I'm willing to count YouTube posts as you mentioning my name. Sure, not in the actual picture, but it being typed out. I am gonna count that as you mentioning my name. So let's actually go over that comment that I made, actually. So, for those who are unaware, right, Diversity and Dragons made a stream. It was called, if I remember right, it had something to do with, yes, vultureverse. Condor DM, I am evil. Welcome to the vultureverse Diaries 1. He made that stream. And, surprisingly enough, oh boy, it was a stream, I will not lie. Of course, the host was on. Ryan from Nerdcognito was on. OG GM also featured in, and God, I keep forgetting his name. Hold on a second. Let me find him because I do know him, but I am very bad at names. Oh yes, Richard DM Bloodworth. That's right, that is his name. So, they were all featured on, and they were talking about, if I remember right, it was one of Condor DM's videos. It might have been the one about I focus on who I attract, not how many I attract video. It might have been that one. I don't exactly remember, but Stephen Saunders got featured in the stream chat. He actually showed up to, well, watch it and to see what was actually happening. So, and just like with everybody else who was invited on, he was also sent an invite link so that he could put the hosts and the other people in their place. But he was apparently a coward and decided to not, right? And after that, he left, and Ryan decided to pull up some pretty spicy stuff. Something that I did not expect. A video that Saunders posted back in February that really opened us to a lot of who he really is. He thrives on negativity, chaos, and manipulation. Specifically that. He is a manipulative motherfucker. His words, not mine. He is a piece of shit and all of that. It was eye-opening, and I won't lie, it's not new, really. He was just more open about it then. And sure, he would, like, mention it here and there about justifying manipulation in a TTRPG game, which I initially thought back when I was a fan he meant, oh, you're using manipulation in a way that you're altering the player's mind in order to be more immersed. That is what I thought. But you've seen what I posted initially when I left Stephen Saunders. He tried to manipulate me into thinking I was thinking what Driving and Dragons Annual apparently joked about. I kind of took it pretty seriously, so I asked Stephen Saunders back in, God, it was like 2025, good lord. But anyway, so I did ask him about that, and he obviously got him pissed off, accused me of, like, doing the same thing. You know how it all happened, right? So we're back at him with the president, and yeah, he was apparently more open about being honest about his manipulation. Right? So, and then he is a very anti-social freak, and just a very sad man overall. But the thing that makes him evil is that he thrives on it, apparently. And now he's getting his, and he's, like, getting his, desserts. How? Well, I make a certain comment on, I made a certain comment on the video that he made right after he showed up on, Double D's stream, right? I make a comment on that video, and I quote, "Lol kek XDX3, you keep fooling yourself. The Pandora's box was opened on who you really are. You're fucking evil. You deserve to get milked like the evil, manipulative, sociopathic lolcow you are. And who knows, I might join in on this vultureverse shit. Anyways, for now, take care. Mwah." I post that in his comments. Obviously, you are not able to see it because he's blatantly said that I am muted, which means only he and me can see the comments that I post on anything that he made. Period. He has admitted it. So, after that, he makes a video where I'm the thumbnail. Sure, not like the full comment, but you understand the idea there, right? And sure, he doesn't mention my name in it, sure, but I'm justifying this little response with, because he mentioned my name in a post that he typed out. technically saying my name, so here we are, Condor. Here we are, Saunders. Here we are, Mr. Oh, Canada, motherfucker. Here we are. Right, here we are. So, why did I make that comment? Well, it's obvious that I wanted to maybe provoke you. It was late at night when I posted that some bug comment under your video. I don't need to really answer how am I evil because Ryan just exposed you yet again. Despite him being your number one fan, he's only a fan of how you are the way you are. And it's funny. I honestly find it funny about who you are. Really do. And then for the second part here, sounds like people want to justify insane stuff to me. Well, if you count this as, if you count my video right now that I am making, justifying what I said, hey, you know what, you might win. I say might because, honestly, everybody else is more justified than you, and welcome to the internet, buddy. You can't silence people forever. They will continue to make fun of you. And what else can I really say? This is my response. Now we are even. I believe that we are now even because you mentioned my name. And I respond in turn. With all that said, this is out of car, signing off.